Welcome everybody, you're watching Mindset Monday. What limits growth? What stops you and your business from growing any further? So when we talk about this in businesses across the table, what comes up, Andy? What sort of things? I mean, first of all, we talked before about the above and below the line, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, if we're going to change something, we have to think differently, don't we? That's the primary route. Our thoughts cause our actions cause our results.
Yeah.
Really, really important to remember that. So what does that mean? If we want to change anything, we have to change our thoughts.
Okay.
So it's very, very obvious, isn't it? How hard are we trying to hang on to our current belief system versus how ready are we to examine some of the different options? Because that's the only way that growth can happen. I think that's one of the key things. I mean, we call it an I know attitude. And the I know attitude is all about limiting your perspective on the world to the one that you already have, because you perceive that that's the only one available, which of course isn't true. But as human beings, we're pretty good at hanging on to the same, because same is safe, even if it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, uncomfortable comfort zone, I call it. You know, why wouldn't you go change it if you're not comfortable in your comfort zone right now? So I think that'd be pretty important. What do you think?
Well, that's right. I mean, this idea, this I know attitude is, yet again, like you said, we need to have some different thinking around it if we want to get different results. That's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But we're so attached to the way that things have always happened. You know, we speak to somebody the other day and it's like, well, we've done this for 20 years in the business. Well, have you done it for 20 years, or have you done the same year over and over again 20 times? Where's the actual development? Where's the actual growth? And it's quick and easy to point at fingers at different things that are going wrong, but really, you know, it's the business owner's responsibility to have to get this sort of culture and this attitude of learning new things. I mean, look at Bill Gates, for instance. Do you think he knows it all?
Not all of it, but quite a lot.
That's quite a lot, yeah. But he's still open up to new. Look at his research team that's out there. Why have Microsoft got so much research and development? Do you think the first iPhone was the best iPhone ever made?
Quite.
There's still new generations of it coming out, because there's always new learning, new development, and new things to come. So how does this apply to your business then? When you're speaking to clients, Andy, what have you seen? Have you any sort of examples that come off the top of your head where you've seen like an I know attitude really stop them from growing?
Yeah, I mean, I think most people, when they start on a coaching journey, I always say that they've got a story about their business. And really, if you think about it, we all write stories about things because those are our anchor points for how we see the world. So, you know, the story about the business will be based on I know, because it's a great excuse for whatever deficiencies going on in the business right now. You know, there's no loyalty in this game. That'd be a great story, wouldn't it, for why you can't get your customers to come back and shop with you more often. Or I can't put my prices up because, you know, all of that is the story. Which, if you've chosen to write it, great. If you don't like it, write a different one, is what I'd always say. But for me, that's born out of I know as well. And as soon as people are prepared to put that story aside for the ability to write a different one, that's when stuff changes. Yeah.
It's like, you know, you've said to me before, is there evidence of it happening out there? Is somebody actually out there doing it? Then it's possible to make it go and happen. Right. So the only thing that's getting in the way is that this ideology of this I know.
Very much so. Very much so. So park it, get over it, be prepared to write a different story, because it's possible, isn't it? Should you choose it to be.
How far are you going to take your business? The content you're learning in this video is only the tip of the iceberg. If you're ready to take your business to the next level and start implementing the right strategies that are right for you, then now is the time to book your complimentary coaching session. In the session, we explore what strategies will get you to where you want to be in the most effective way possible. Book your coaching session today. Call 01527 757 910 or visit goodtogreat.actioncoach.co.uk.